Okay, hello, Assalamualaikum. So, Madam dengar ada orang minta Madam explain balik pasal projek kan? Okay, tak apa. So, basically, I just want to explain again. This project mode is actually has assignment 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 5 assignments bundled up in project mode assessment. Okay. So, what I'm going to do today is just to brief you again on why we need to do this project. Okay, first because we have to demonstrate that students are able to explain the principles of LMS and also identify the 7 ways and also analyze the importance of lean manufacturing system in industries. So in this case, I will use the SME as the case study. Okay. So these are the course objectives that is actually required in this class. So the reason why I choose project mode as one of the assessment is because one, it can enhance your knowledge by using the team strength. Okay, so instead of doing individual learning, so you can use the team spirit, the team members' individual strengths to be combined so that you can solve a problem in a teamwork manner. Okay, this is very important for engineers because engineers are not supposed to do their job alone. We are so good in having teams. We are so good in using teams to solve problems using a tool or a few kinds of tools. And a professional who know how to delegate their task, who know how to conduct good meetings and to report their activities and to deliver what is actually required by the job. Okay, so that's why I do this kind of assessment because what I do when I was an engineer. Okay, um, okay. So how do we conduct this project? So as mentioned, we have a case study based on the 2 videos that I have attached. So this video is about the processes or the 2 products, SATA frozen and also keropok leko. Okay, so the company is Sri Muri Enterprise. So that was the video that I shot with the owner a few years back. Okay, because we cannot afford to get the students every time to visit the site, so that's why I shot a video instead. Okay, but previously there was some students who managed to get to the manufacturing site to actually be there and do the assessment face to face. Okay, that was before PKP. Okay. All right. So what do you do is you watch the video, and I hope that you can watch it in a team lah. Because if you watch it alone, it's not going to be fun, and also there's nothing much you can do to discuss together. Okay. What I expect you to do is to have the team meetings minimum 3 times. Okay, minimum 3 times means each time you meet, you discuss over the things that you are supposed to answer based on the questions sheet. Okay, there are 4 questions, not 2 questions. Okay, and then every time you have a meeting, you document or record whatever that had happened in the meeting in a format called MOM or minutes of meeting. Later when you work in the industry, you can always hear the word MOM atau MOM lah. Okay, but normally these kind of terms are used in private sectors because I was from the private sector. So I use the term that I used to have. Okay, so I only require 3 minutes of meeting as the evidence that you have conducted the meetings and you have discussed something over the meetings. It's very simple. I do not contract as long as the format is according to what it's supposed to be. Okay. And then after you have done 3 meetings minimum, you can do more if you want, but I only need 3 meetings being documented. Then you can do a project presentation to present whatever that your finding is based on the questions. And then, of course, when you have a presentation, you have slides, right? So the slides is actually the one that you deliver during the presentation and also for question assignment 7. Okay, and the last is actually the project report. Okay, so let's look at the questions. The questions are what I have posted. Okay, I'm not sure why actually the questions are not understood as a question. So basically, the Sri Murni enterprise is famously known as a company which focuses on its community to source for the manpower. Okay, one of the course objective or program objective for this class is actually to have you being in having some knowledge about sustainability. So since my research is also based on that, uh, I need you to have a very simple reading on what is actually 17 Sustainable Development Goals are, SDG. Okay, and then you just choose any of the 17, only one, okay, that you think you should choose for you to be engaged as a sustainability engineer to enhance the company's profitability while not harming the environment and keeping its value. Okay, means if let's say lah you are hired by Srimoni to be the sustainability engineer, to enhance their profit. But at the moment, at the same time, you keep the environment safe. You don't simply throw your waste, dump your waste, your toxic waste or whatever waste anywhere you like, and you don't destroy the environment. You don't destroy the animals living in the surroundings area, the fish in the river is being healthy and kept well, no toxic stuff being dumped inside, things like that. And then you don't simply cut down the trees accordingly, things like that. Okay. And also at the same time, you know that the people around this area of Ceremony Enterprise is actually depending on this company to work, because most of the people that the company hire is actually ibu tunggal, okay, and also housewives, okay, where their breadwinner, their husbands also only pekebun kecil ataupun nelayan kecil and usahawan kecil. Okay, so these companies support the surrounding area, they support the community, and it's a very good company lah because they don't really put their focus only to make money. Okay, because I know the owner. Okay, so we have talked, and I think this company is one of the good company that actually take care of the people, the community, and also they keep their supply chain in a very good manner. Okay, so that it is not harmful to the environment. Okay. So what I need you to do is choose one SDG, okay? And then after that, you explain why you choose the SDG and how do you link that to this company based on your observation in the videos, okay? Use your creativity. There's no right or wrong answer for question one. I just want to see how you relate the one of the SDG to the value that you can see, that you can observe in the videos. Okay, whatever that you can think of. Of course, you have to have some reading lah. Otherwise, you don't understand what is actually SDG is. Okay, and then the second one, you map the process in the production line of Cropot Leco and illustrate them in the process flow. So you do a process flow chart for the Cropot Leco, and question 3, you do a process flow chart for the question number 3 for the SATA role. Okay, and then number 4, you just identify what actually, if you can see the hidden waste, that if let's say this company identify the waste, they can actually enhance their productivity because they can have a very lean manufacturing process. Okay, so if you can find 7, you put 7. If you can find 3, you put 3. But uh, try to get them categorized under the 7 basic categories that you can think of based on your knowledge. Okay. So that is actually what I need you to do. Okay. So basically, again, for the minutes of meeting, you have to kick off the meeting first lah. Otherwise, if you don't kick off, you don't start, nothing happen. Okay. You kick off the meeting, make the people know that, oh, okay, we have a meeting time at this time, this day. Make sure everybody come, and then somebody must act as the secretary to take down the notes, the whatever, to document the minutes of meeting, to submit them, and somebody has to conduct the meeting, the team leader especially, and everybody has to contribute the idea to get the project completed. Okay, and then Okay, what I have forgotten to remove is actually you do not need to do this social business social business canvas. Okay, number 3 you have to eliminate. I forgot to delete this because you don't have time to do this. Okay, so you don't have to conduct number 3. Just do number 1 and number 2. Okay, the social business enterprise is not inside this round. Okay, so what you need to do for A5, A6 and A4, make sure you have a cover page as usual, and make sure you have the agenda written, the status, what are being discussed. If you have a critical issue, you have to put it as a critical issue. And then when is the next meeting date? Let's say today is your meeting day, then next meeting date is what date? Just write that. Attendance taking, and Gantt chart means what's your plan? How do you plan your project, your project execution? And then on the day of the class time, on A7 day, you should deliver the project in the presentation form. Okay. So of course again the EXCO has to host it lah. Okay. And then after that you submit the slides as your evidence of A7. Okay, so there will be 2 marks lah, one for the slide, one for the presentation, where I will give you the score based on the rubric. Okay, for A8 is actually the same thing that you have presented, but I need you to present it or to submit it in a project form, project report form. Okay, so it must have your introduction, your team organization chart, your objective, what is your problem statement, and what is the problem solving that you have provided. Means how do you provide the answer for question 1 lah. Okay, and also for question 2, question 3 and question 4. Okay, it's the same thing, but I need you to be creative to convert the information in A7 to this form of report. Means you know that the project is about what, and you know what is the objective, because you have to solve their problem. Okay, there is an assignment for a person to be hired as a sustainability engineer kan. Okay, so that is actually part of the problem lah. Okay, don't worry about salah or betul. Okay, madam will not penalize you on that. I just want you to creatively convert information from the presentation form to the format report form. Okay, and then what do you conclude based on your contributions? Okay, uh, actually this is a quite intangible assessment, which I know we are not supposed to teach you step by step. Okay, use your creativity, use your team strength. I think all my students so far can do this, even without me guiding them like this. Okay, this rebriefing is actually additional job lah, because normally I don't have to do a rebriefing. Anyway, that's what I need you to do. And lastly, please do the reflections. Yeah, I just want each of you to do some reflections. What do you learn from this project, or what do you learn from the class lah? Okay, so let's see. Let's hope we can meet on the day of the presentation, and you can submit the project report on time. Okay, thank you very much.